In the heart of a busy city, where traffic never slept and people passed by without notice, lived a young medical volunteer named Michael. His days were spent helping patients, guiding families, and offering comfort to those who felt life had turned against them. But nothing changed him as deeply as the day he met Emily, a quiet woman sitting stiffly on a hospital bench, clutching a medical file to her chest. Her eyes were full of fear, the kind that silently screams for help. Michael sat beside her and softly asked, "What happened?" She looked at him with trembling lips and whispered, "They say I have HIV. Is my life over?" At that moment, Michael realized that her journey was just beginning, not a journey of despair, but one of knowledge, courage, and hope. He knew that fear often grows from misunderstanding, and he wanted to replace that fear with truth. He began by explaining something surprising. HIV didn't suddenly appear in the world. Decades ago, in Central Africa, a virus found in chimpanzees crossed over into humans, most likely through hunting. Slowly, quietly, it spread from one person to another, from villages to towns, from one continent to the next. In the early 1980s, doctors in the United States started noticing unusual infections in young individuals whose immune systems had stopped protecting them. That was when the world first recognized the existence of HIV human immunodeficiency virus, a virus that attacks the very system meant to defend us. Emily listened, her fear beginning to soften. Michael continued, telling her that HIV spreads only when infected body fluids enter another person's bloodstream, fluids like blood, semen, vaginal fluids, anal fluids, and breast milk. He explained the main ways it spreads: unprotected sexual contact, sharing contaminated needles, unsafe blood transfusions, and from mother to child during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Then he made sure she understood what does not spread HIV: shaking hands, hugging, sharing food, touching the same objects, or simply sitting next to someone. People with HIV need support, he said gently, not distance. She nodded slowly, absorbing each word. Michael opened her medical file and explained the symptoms she might have seen or heard about. Many people, he said, don't show symptoms for years. Some have early signs, like fever, fatigue, sore throat, swollen glands, and rashes. When left untreated for a long time, HIV weakens the immune system so much that serious infections take over. That advanced stage is called AIDS-acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. At this point, Emily held her breath. "Will I reach that stage?" she asked. "Not if you treat it," he replied calmly. Today's treatments are powerful. People with HIV can live long, full, healthy lives. They can work, study, get married, have families, everything. Michael pulled out a small pamphlet from his bag, titled "Art Your Power Against HIV." "This is the key," he said, handing it to her. ART stands for antiretroviral therapy, a combination of medicines that doesn't cure HIV, but controls it so effectively that the virus becomes extremely weak. With ART, the amount of virus in the body can become undetectable, so low that even modern machines can T-measure it. And when HIV becomes undetectable, something extraordinary happens. It becomes untransmittable. U equals U. This means a person taking treatment regularly can't pass the virus to others. Emily's eyes widened. Just like that, the virus disappears. It becomes so low that it cannot hurt you or anyone else, he said with a smile. He explained the medicines used in treatment, combinations like tenofovir, lamivudine, efavirenz, dolutegravir, zidovudine, and imtracitobine. Most countries now offer a single-pill treatment, a simple tablet containing 2 to 3 medicines taken just once a day. "You mean I only need to take 1 pill daily?" she asked in disbelief. "Yes," Michael said. 1 pill can protect your entire future. He also taught her how HIV can be prevented, safe sexual practices, avoiding shared needles, getting regular HIV tests, and using medicines like PrEP for people without HIV and PEP for emergency situations within 72 hours of exposure. He explained that pregnant women with HIV, when treated properly, can give birth to completely healthy babies with almost no risk of transmission. With proper medical care, HIV no longer has the power it once had, Emily whispered. But is there a vaccine? Not yet, Michael answered honestly. But scientists are closer than ever. New technologies like mRNA vaccines give real hope. And even without a vaccine, today's treatments are amazingly effective. People live long, normal lives. To help her understand the scale of the condition, he described how HIV affects different countries. Africa, especially Southern Africa, has the highest numbers, but massive awareness and free treatment programs have helped millions. In Asia, including India and neighboring countries, the numbers are moderate, but rising awareness is helping. In Europe and North America, testing and treatment keep numbers stable and patients healthy. The Middle East has low prevalence, but faces challenges due to stigma. You're not alone, he said. Millions have faced this, and millions have overcome it. Months passed after that first meeting. Emily began her treatment. She took her pill every day. Slowly, her viral load dropped. Her face brightened, her energy returned, her fear faded. One day, she returned to the same clinic, not as a patient, but as a volunteer. She walked up to Michael and said, "I'm ready. I want to help others the same way you helped me." Michael felt a deep sense of pride. Her transformation was complete. The woman who once feared the future was now guiding others toward hope. Years later, Emily became known in her city as a messenger of hope. She visited schools, hospitals, villages, and youth centers. She spoke openly, breaking myths, defeating stigma, sharing facts, and reminding people that HIV is a medical condition, not a curse. People listened. Awareness grew. Fear diminished. During one of her sessions, a little boy raised his hand shyly. "Auntie, will the world ever be free from HIV?" he asked. Emily smiled, her eyes glowing with confidence. "If fear can spread from one person to another," she said, "then hope can spread faster. Every person who learns, who helps, who supports, becomes a warrior in this fight." HIV began as a story of fear, but it will end as a story of victory. Because medicine is stronger than infection, knowledge is stronger than ignorance, and hope is stronger than HIV. The crowd applauded. Michael, watching from a corner, felt tears in his eyes. Emily's life had changed because someone shared information with her at the right moment. Now she was doing the same for hundreds. HIV/AIDS is not a death sentence. It is a treatable, controllable, manageable condition. With awareness, treatment, prevention, and compassion, millions of lives can shine again. And Emily's journey proves something beautiful. No matter how dark the beginning may look, the ending can be filled with strength, courage, and light.